Hello, all you wonderful people out there, and welcome back to my Media Museum. Today, we're going to be looking at my Simpsons card, the original Simpsons, the first cards that came out. You can tell the characters are drawn considerably differently, like they were in the first season. These cards were from 1990, I believe, and me and my niece had a lot of fun buying up boxes of these and going through them to try and create a complete set. And also putting the puzzle pieces together on the backs. And I actually did that, put them on a board, and still have it hanging on the wall downstairs in my computer room. But I did a previous video on these, and I did a lot more talking about the GoPro camera and about how I was filming these than I did about the cards themselves. So criticisms, valid criticisms from friends and family members, made me decide to ditch that video and redo this one again. And I'm probably going to go ahead and post both so that you can hear my commentary that I wanted to discuss about the GoPro, and you can also not have to listen to that by watching this one. So the Simpsons were great in the beginning. I love the Simpsons, and I have to admit, I quit watching them after season 20 because in their infinite wisdom, Fox decided not to continue putting out DVD box sets. And that's how I watched them. I rarely ever caught them on Sunday night. And the way I watched The Simpsons was by buying the seasons and watching them. Of course, I watched them originally as they came out. I don't remember what season they were on when they did put out the first set of DVDs. But at some point, I was watching them as the new seasons came out on DVD. And I got the movies. I've got all the DVDs up to season 20. Love The Simpsons. I've heard some things, that they've made big changes in the show and Abu's gone, stuff like that. Don't know. Haven't watched it in years. I don't stream. I'm old-fashioned. That's why, I've got enough to call it a museum and to show off, because I've got years and years of physical media collected up. And I understand streaming has some huge benefits. There's a lot of space issues involved with having the physical media. And, there's definitely some benefits to streaming. But it's just not something that I've really gotten into doing. So it's not something that I'm a huge fan of. The internet goes down, and what are you going to watch? Yeah, it's definitely a generational thing. Attitudes change as years go by and different things come out. And I like my DVDs. I like my Blu-rays. I like to be able to browse a library wall and look at them. And it's just fun. It's fun having the physical media in my hand. Being able to look through them like we're doing on this channel. Look over the boxes, look over the booklets, see the artwork on the disc. There's much more to it than just slapping it in the player and watching it. So I really do enjoy having my DVDs. And I really wish they would, put season 21 out. I would buy it. Even if they did Blu-ray only, I would buy it. They kind of tried to take advantage of us on season 19. It was very expensive. I seen it in the stores a couple of times. I think $30 was the cheapest I saw it when we were paying $15 to $20 for the previous seasons. But hey, they do what they got to do. They want to make their money. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I remember the first time I saw The Simpsons was on the Tracy Ullman show. It used to be the cut to commercials, little animations. And if you got the VHS sets that came out, there were a number of VHS sets of The Simpsons that came out. They used to put the little short Tracy Ullman shorts between the episodes on those. And I still have those. but I haven't had a VCR hooked up for a few years, so I'd have to hook a VCR up if I wanted to watch them. As far as I know, I don't think they've ever put any of those Tracy Ullman shorts out on DVD or Blu-ray. I kind of wish they would, because, you know, they were crude, they were rough. Seem to remember they think they might have even been black and white. But they were funny. They had some really good moments, and they led to The Simpsons being turned into a full-fledged animated show on Fox. So thank you, Tracy Ullman. And, you know, that's the origins of The Simpsons, if you're not aware. I think most people are aware of that fact, but yeah, I gotta say something while I'm showing you these cards. And I'm not scripting any of this. I'm keeping it real. This is just all kind of off the top of my head. I'm just talking as we go. And some of you may like that, some of you may not. We'll just see how the channel does and whether or not people appreciate me trying to share my collections with the world. I hope it goes well. I hope people like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. But at this point in time, while I'm filming this, I do not even have the channel up yet, so it's anybody's guess if all my efforts are going to be anything more than documentation for my own enjoyment. Because I am enjoying making these videos. I'm definitely enjoying having my collection of different various things documented. Especially the 45 videos, the 45 records, RPMs. I have really enjoyed going through and looking through those and doing those. So it's probably why when the channel starts up, I'm going to have more videos of looking at 45 RPM records than of the DVDs, which was the original intention of this channel, was basically just to show off my DVDs and Blu-rays. But this has been years in the thinking, months in the making, and I have no regrets, none whatsoever. In between jobs, so I've got time on my hands. Not too worried about keeping the roof over my head yet. So we'll see how things go, you know. I'm sure once I get the channel up and running, I'll get back to work, and it'll be interesting to see how it goes over with the world. But I'm loving it. I'm definitely loving it. It's going to be nice to have a lot of things that I can just pull up on the computer and look at or show off to other people anytime I want. If it takes off on YouTube and stays on YouTube and it's appreciated, then I'll have links that I can just give out to people too. So there's a lot of good possibilities to this plan and maybe some drawbacks. But in the end, it's all good. It's all good, people. Because, you know, like I said, I'm having fun doing it, and I'm doing it as much for myself as for anything else. And here we're just about wrapping up the cards before we'll get to the stickers. And I will show you the backs of the cards that have something on them worth seeing. Probably in the next video. We're right here at 9 minutes, so I think I'll finish showing you the fronts. And then we'll call it a day and do another episode for the stickers. So come back, see the backs of the cards and the stickers.